In earlier videos, I didn't get a lot on my Clemson Spineless Okra, and I certainly wasn't able to get it when it was this young. I planted these 35 days ago, so they've only been sprouted for about 32 days or so, because literally within 3 to 4 days of planting them, I already had small plants. Now, they look small, and they are. They grow slowly at first, and I haven't done the watering like I should have. Honestly, I haven't been diligent about watering over here at all. But that's one of the reasons I planted these here, because Clemson Spineless Okra actually have a pretty lengthy taproot. When I pulled them out last year, they produced well into December. And I literally got to the point where just off a few plants, I was going out with a 5-gallon bucket and filling it up. It was just a ridiculous amount. When I ended up the last 5-gallon bucket saving seed from it, and I got a full bowl of them. And I mean, it's going to be enough seed to last me. If I wanted to sow an entire acre of okra, I easily could probably do that for 2 seasons. So I just wanted to kind of come out here and show what they look like young, because I had a lot of troubles finding videos and images for them when they were about a month old. And it's crazy that they go from this size, only a few inches, probably 8 to 12 inches at the most, to producing and 3 feet tall within the next 30 days. You can kind of see here up top where new leaves are starting to produce and come out, which is really cool. So that is where the leaves come, and they'll just continue to grow up top, and this plant will get massive. Last year mine easily got 5 feet tall. There was no stopping them. So I expect for them to get tall again. And the really cool thing is it's 80 degrees here today, right now, and the high is 86. So we have plenty of warm weather, and if you're in zone 9A or higher, you're going to have plenty of time to grow this. And actually, when you get into warm enough climates, okra become perennials. Here we grow them as a annual. They're not even considered a hardy annual, but for me, they actually last pretty well until we get a frost. And if they're well established, we have no problem getting a late crop all the way through midwinter, which is pretty awesome. So here are a couple more of our young plants. You can see I plant them kind of gross together. This is the spineless variety, but there are still some spines on it whenever you grow them. But if they were a variety known for spines, I would not have planted them this close together. That would be awful for your skin trying to harvest them. And for my dad, when he tried to grow one season, he planted them too close together, and he actually said he experienced problems breathing trying to travel through the okra and pick it, and he would never do that again. So here's another one. I mean, this one's actually probably the healthiest plant that I have. You can see there is some pest damage here. Nothing too extreme, but I mean, these babies are resilient. They'll pop back up in no time, no matter what comes their way. So this is all that survived. The other ones kind of got dug up. They didn't do well. And so, got dug up by animals, I should say. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think this may be a sad looking one right, I don't know. That looks like a little tiny baby one just popping up. And then here are 3 right here. And the last 2. So out of all this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 plants. We'll see exactly what we get out of it. So if we don't have any freak cold weather and these all make it, then I expect to get a pretty good harvest of okra for fall. And look at this. It's the tiniest okra plant you'll ever see on video. I think that, let's see, the stalk, it doesn't even stand like 4 inches tall there. So if you want a good idea about what okra look like young, and if you're doing it right, this is the Clemson Spineless, and this is what it looks like as a baby.